Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chapmanville Middle School. Tonight's matchup, a girls basketball game to start us off. It's man middle here at Chapmanville Middle. James Parker alongside me, Zach Anderson, and eighth grade night here in Chapmanville, and we've brought a raucous crowd with us.
We have, and tonight, James, we've got the Lady Pioneers, I almost said Lady Billies. They've brought their cheerleaders. And we've got, the girls' game first. We've got the boys' game coming up after this. We've already done, they did it about probably 20, 25 minutes before the game started, did the girls' 8th grade night festivities, and then I'm assuming that they'll do the boys the same way. But the Lady Pioneers under interim head coach Dylan Morris, and then this will be my first time watching the Lady Middle School Lady Middle School Tigers this season. Have you got to see them much?
I have
the girls?
A few games here early in the year. I did see the highlight where girl from Birch, Journey, I can't remember her last name, hit the half-court shot to win it here back on Saturday. But this is a talented group for Chapmanville Middle School, especially when you look at the play of Lydia Smith. She has been really good for Chapmanville this year.
Yeah.
Along with number 20, Kendra Ingram. She's not going to get the start tonight where it's on the 8th grade night. She's a 7th grader, but she averages around 20 points a game. So
she'll be out there.
She's pretty good, yeah. She'll be out there. 8th grade night, so we'll see a different starting five. And usually, and I like that from coaches, as Coach Browning is going to let his 8th graders start tonight. And, especially in middle school, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah, high school, sometimes I understand that senior night, especially in football, those games always mean a lot more, especially if you're in a playoff race. Sometimes you don't get the start of your seniors because you're trying to win, but we always tried to do that, and then even if it was just for a play and get them back off the field. But I think that it's really good when you get these 8th graders playing tonight.
It is. It's always the goal to be able to make sure everybody gets as much playing time as possible, but then, you're also you're hired to coach and develop players, but your goal as a coach is to win ball games.
Yes. So starting lineup's going to be introduced here tonight. We'll go ahead and set those for you. 4-man, it'll be number 10, Alea Smith, and 32, Carly Caserta. Number 4, Lorelei. Is that Stater or Slater?
Staten.
There we go. 21, Lydia Smith. And number 3, Gracie Wheatley rounding out the man starting lineup. And for Chapmanville, number 11, Bella Dingus. 13, Callie Woodruff. 34, Lexi Lewis. 33, Kyron Farrell. And 24, Parker Fletcher. That rounds out the starting lineup for us as we'll step aside for a break and let the national anthem be played here from Chapmanville Middle School. Back with more of middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Holman Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
James Barker, Zach Anderson with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Thank you for watching us here on a Monday night. At the end of January only can mean one thing. We're getting close to tournament time for these middle school teams as well as the high school teams getting into sectional play. This is a Black Diamond Conference game to an extent. Man I know has gotten out of the Black Diamond Conference, but this was something that kind of happened during these winter sports months.
Right. It was, I believe it was right at the beginning of basketball season. So there's some things up in the air, I guess, with what's going to happen after that.
Yeah, and
it was safe to say.
High school's the same way. The Cardinal has lost Polka already, and I know there's some other schools that are getting ready to get out for the Cardinal Conference in West Virginia. So it'll be an interesting kind of off-season, so to speak, in the state of West Virginia, especially with the new classifications and everything going the way they're going to go.
I'm really excited for the new classifications because, and especially with your smaller schools, that's really going to help with getting a lot of players out because maybe they're like, if you're used to playing bigger schools that are kind of out of your league. For instance, Logan High School is a big school for our area, but they were playing teams like Hurricane that's got 3 times as many students. So adding that fourth classification, I believe, is really going to help with getting kids out to play. It's going to help with competitiveness in the postseason, and I'm really excited for it. I liked it when they made the move for basketball, and I couldn't wait for them to adopt it for all the other sports.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time to figure that out, but first we've got to get through the the winter sports season, and a lot of good basketball yet to be played. February is kind of the month where everybody figures out where they're at. You start those sectional regional tournaments in the state of West Virginia, and then March it gets real.
Yeah, it becomes madness at that point, some might say.
All right, ready to go here is the Tiger Maniacs. It's a lot of the boys basketball team over there trying to get the crowd going.
And I always love that. I love when you've got the boys team out, emphatically supporting the girls. It does a lot for just, school peer camaraderie, building school spirit, and then it teaches, one team how to be, good sports and go out and support.
All right, to jump up for the Lady Tigers, it'll be 13, Callie Woodruff, and for the Lady Pioneers, it'll be number 3, Gracie Wheatley. We're ready for basketball here on the D&D Sports Network. Ball tipped up, controlled by the Lady Pioneers. As that will be Smith to bring it up the floor. Swings it across to Caserta. Caserta, a little runner off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath, and it'll be a jump ball as Parker Fletcher had it, and it will go to the Lady Tigers.
And a good job getting, hands on the basketball for the Lady Pioneers. Weren't able to score, but showing that they're going to be, ball hawks. They're going to be on the action all night.
Steal there after the drop pass shot, no good. Rebound underneath by Smith. Her pass gets tracked down the corner by Caserta. Caserta looks, gives it off. Pump fake, shot up, and it goes off the backboard out of bounds. There's that one. Staten couldn't find its mark. The man has had a couple of looks here early on off of some good looks, off of some turnovers. Chapmanville's going to try to break the pressure. Dingus swings it over there to Woodruff. Woodruff's going to have to get it up the floor. They're close to that 10-second. Good tip over to Lewis, and now Woodruff will try to set up the offense. Pass, tipped around, still on the ground, stolen away. This one over to Smith. She'll drive in, shot no good. Rebound underneath by Dingus. And now you're going to get a jump ball, and it will go back to the Lady Pioneers as we'll see two substitutions you think go in the game, but nope, they're going to give it. The coach was still talking, so Ingram and Parks not going to check in yet, but they'll check in now as Mann turns it over. So we get our first look here at Kendra Ingram as she'll check into the game, and then number 2, Kenna Parks, will check in as well. She's normally the point guard for the Lady Tigers.
So something you're seeing, well, you're not seeing it right now, but what we saw in the last possession was the Lady Pioneers really getting after the ball with a full court trapping defense.
Well, they dropped back here once Ingram and Parks came into the game. But they're going to get a foul called on Caserta. Ingram went right at her. We'll see Chapmanville inbound underneath. Parks gets it, dribbles, gets it in the corner. Ingram will open look for 3. It's too long. The rebound will go out of bounds as Caserta lets it bounce. And still no score here. There's 4:35 to go here in the first quarter.
And now we've got the Lady Tigers coming out in a trap, full court trap.
That one's stolen away by Dingus. Gets it, tried to get it to Parks. Now it's going to be on the ground. It'll be a jump ball, and Chapmanville will inbound underneath after the arrow goes their way. So Ingram will inbound underneath her own basket. Gets it to Parks. She lost it out of bounds, so it's another turnover. Had a few of them so far here in this one.
There have been a few.
Smith with it, brings it up the floor, gets it there to Caserta. May have been blocked there, may have been blocked again. Nope, we're going to get a foul called on Chapmanville. That was Farrell. That'll send number 10 to the line for the Lady Pioneers.
Smith.
Yes. Still looking for our first point. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Smith couldn't get a roll.
And Smith has been very dominant on the boards for the Lady Pioneers. Very aggressive and always hard after the basketball.
Shot, short, no good. Rebound tip controlled by the Lady Tigers, and now Parks will bring it up the floor. She'll beat some players down the floor. Now we'll dribble it back up top and try to set up the offense. Mann in an extended 2-3 zone. Jumper there at the foul line, no good. Ingram gets the rebound and she puts it in. We finally get our first bucket. Chapmanville takes the 2-0 lead. Smith with it. Passes over here to Staten. Staten stolen away there by Woodruff. Now gets it across to Parks. Parks looks, dribbles in, gets it into Ingram, but off her fingertips out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Pioneer ball.
And both teams, James, putting a lot of pressure on the basketball.
They are. Chapmanville on this diamond press, as Zach stated earlier. Caserta going to throw it down the floor. Good pass and catch there from Smith. She'll dribble it in, gets it off. Staten gets blocked by Ingram. Parks trying to get after it. Going to be a jump ball. We'll go back to Mann with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter.
And the Lady Pioneers, they just had a trip to the foul line, but looking to get some more calls, putting some bodies on their defenders to get some more trips to the line.
Smith with it for the Lady Pioneers. She'll handle it, swings it to Caserta. Back to Smith, head fake, good head fake. May lost her kind of space there. Smith may have Should have shot that one, Zach, as we'll see Tally Ward check in for the Lady Pioneers.
If it was me, I would have shot it.
I always shot it. Yeah, I was not shy about shooting the basketball. Good pass up ahead, and you're going to get a travel. That was the right call. Woodruff took one too many steps on the layup. And it will be man basketball with 3:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Chapmanville staying with their diamond press.
Smith able to beat it. Does a good job. Gets it to Caserta, saves it. But Ingram right there with it. She'll bring it up the floor. 3-on-3. Ingram slows it down. Now we'll skip it over to Dingus. Dingus back to Ingram inside. Drives in. Gets bumped. Shot up. No good. But that will send Ingram to the line to shoot two as Kendra Ingram trying to get the third and fourth point up for either side here in the first.
The under is looking good so far.
those of you betting at home, absolutely. As Ingram makes the first, as we will see Layla Hoosier check into the game. Ingram misses the second short. Rebound, Caserta gets it ahead there to Ward as she'll bring it up the floor. Ward, bounce pass over to Smith, gets it inside, ball on the ground again. This one ripped away by Woodruff. Here come the Lady Tigers. Ingram gets it, foul line, floater, good. All 5 points so far in this one go to Kendra Ingram. That's a timeout on the floor. As our good buddy Dylan Morris takes that 30-second timeout. We'll keep things right here as Chapmanville a 5-0 lead. As we mentioned, Ingram didn't get the start because it's 8th grade night. She's a 7th grader, but I told you, averages around 20 points per game. She's pretty special.
She is, and she is making her presence felt so far early in this one. And some adjustments that, in my humble opinion, that maybe the Lady Pioneers will need to make. Some of the struggles with middle school and with youth sports in general are you usually don't have too many people with ball handling experience. And so when the other team can kind of sniff that out, they'll make you get the ball into the hands of one of your other maybe less experienced ball dribblers, just trying to get the ball down the floor. Because, you're still at a very developmental stage in basketball. And so just, being able to dribble, make your way down the floor is it's a big goalpost.
Serta with it. Drives in, good steal from Ingram. She's got one player to beat. Can she do it? Shot up and good. Laura Ingram, 7 points on the board. Kendra Ingram, rather. 7 points on the board. She has all 7. Ward with it. Now she'll beat the pressure. 3-on-2. Ward gets it inside. Ingram with another steal, though. Kendra Ingram back the other way. Drives in. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Controlled by Ward. And you're going to get a jump ball there. Now we'll go back to Chapmanville.
And so far, Chapmanville's had, most of their points off of fast breaks, coming off of turnovers, and minimizing those mistakes, which, we're still early on. The Lady Pioneers have a very young team, and so that's just something where you're working the bugs out over the course of the season. And they just underwent a coaching change. They've got interim head coach Dylan Morris, who was the assistant coach until their head coach had went to coach the Lady Billies at Man High School.
Park shot, no good. Rebound backside from Woodruff as we saw Dylan Codispody check into the game for the Lady Tigers. We'll talk a little bit more about that coaching, not necessarily change as Parks misses that 3, but everybody just kind of moved up. So
right. Next man up.
Yeah. Woodruff with it with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Parks, she'll try again. 3 for Kenna, no good. Rebound backside, and Lady Billy's with it as Caserta will bring it up the floor after the rebound from Hoosier. Caserta looking, gives it over there to Smith. Her jumper's no good. Rebound tipped around. Lewis able to rip it down. Gives it off to Ingram. Ingram has player down the floor and just misses. As that one goes out of bounds, that looked more like Lamar Jackson rather than Patrick Mahomes. I had to get my little dig in.
Yeah. It was a very uneventful week in the NFL.
Well, you know.
I mean, it was eventful,
it
but.
It was, the Chiefs-Ravens game had its moments where it was somewhat dramatic, but at the end of it, like, it never got to the point where you really thought the Ravens were going to win.
No, and the game was never. It felt like a blowout the whole time.
Yeah.
As a Browns fan, I've mastered the feeling of winning, but feeling like you're losing, getting blown out.
As Lewis picks up her first, and that will send Aaliyah Smith to the line to shoot two. Man still looking for their first points here in this contest in the first quarter. Smith has a chance to do that here at the line. Couldn't get that one to go. So on the other side of the NFC, really good game.
Yep.
And Detroit obviously had their chances.
They did.
Couldn't get it done. And that shot no good, but a rebound there from Caserta. She'll drive in. Lewis with a big block with a foul called on her. And I think Coach Browning and our other official kind of agreed that maybe there should not have been a call there.
Yes, I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, the Lions, that was their game to lose, and
they found a way, didn't they?
They did.
I have come to the conclusion, and you being a Browns fan, I'm a Bills fan, Lions fans, Lake Erie may be cursed. Like that lake needs to be drained, and we just need to figure out what has gone on in that area. Caserta shot no good. Rebound controlled by Codespody, and you're going to get a foul called. And that one called on Man. As that'll be Caserta's foul.
Yeah, I think Lake Erie might be cursed. And did you sing in grade school in music class that the curse of the Edmund Fitzgerald about that ship that went down?
No.
I think that might have been on Lake Erie. That very well could be the source of all of our problems.
Okay, free from Ingram. I'm going to look into that. No good. She'll drive in, though. Easy lay in there for Ingram, and she has all 9 points as the first quarter comes to an end here for Chapmanville Middle School. It's Chapmanville Middle 9, Man nothing here in this girls basketball game. Back with the second quarter after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food. And go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, as Zach and I did a deep dive into the mysteries of Lake Erie during the break. 9-0, Chapmanville leads over Man Middle. Here's we enter the second quarter of play. Still there. Woodruff has it. Had Parks up ahead, but now we'll try to get it to Lewis, who gives it to Ingram. Chapmanville will set their offense back up. Woodruff swings it to Parks. Parks tries to go baseline, cut off there. And now we'll skip it inside to Lewis. He goes up, strong, gets the bucket. Lexi Lewis, her first points. First points for a player not named Kendra Ingram. 11-0.
She was probably going to start running out of room in the scorebook. It was a good thing we switched quarters.
Smith swings it across there to Staten. Staten shot up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, fought for, Coda Spody tips it. Parks able to grab it. She'll bring it up the floor now. Kenna Parks up ahead to Ingram. Her shot, no good, off the front of the rim. Rebound fought for, and Coda Spody gets a tie up there with Leah Smith, and it will go back to Chapmanville with 5:03 to go here in the first half.
The Pioneers are playing a little too timid for their own good on the rebound.
Lewis shot no good, and they're going to call her for a foul. That'll be her third, I believe, at the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter.
That's pretty early for one of your key performers.
She had position on the shot and then missed it and went over the back. Well, they're calling it second personal. Ingram gets another steal. Has it, dribbles to the top of the key. Inside, good look to Coda Spody, gets the bucket to go. Dylan Coda Spody the bucket. It's a timeout for the Lady Pioneers as Dylan Morris wants to talk things over. We'll do the same. Full timeout on the floor. Back with more girls middle school basketball action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back here on the D&D Sports Network. James Barker, Zach Anderson with you. 13-0 Chapmanville Middle leads Man Middle in this girls basketball game on 8th grade night here in Chapmanville Middle School. Staten has it, dribbles to the side, shot blocked by Ingram out of bounds, and we're back to the Pioneers. Dylan Morris, the head coach now, as you'll have to refresh my memory. What was the name of?
Garen Blankenship.
Garen Blankenship went up to the high school level, and they got their first win.
They did.
About a couple weeks ago for that program in quite some time.
It had been a couple of years, I believe, since they had notched a win. But as somebody who has spent most of their professional career in the Man area and taught a lot of these kids, I'm very happy to see that program start to take off and flourish. Because when you struggle with that at the top, it makes recruiting for middle school and building your buddy league program strenuous.
4:10 to go here in the second quarter. Swing pass over here to Staten. It's blocked there by Coda's buddy. Parks somehow comes out of the scrum with it. Parks, Gracie down the floor, got bumped, and you're going to get a foul there on man's number 3. That's Gracie Wheatley. Common foul on the floor, so Chapmanville inbound underneath. As we'll see Isaacs check into the game for the first time tonight, as well as Layla Hoosier checking back into the game. Staten and Wheatley will come off.
Starting to see a little bit more fight out of these Lady Pioneers to, show some aggressiveness towards getting the ball.
Lewis' shot no good. Rebound Dingus. Sparks has it. Skips it over to Ingram. Ingram spot up. 18-foot jumper. No good. Rebound Lewis. Goes up strong with it. Gets the bucket. Lexi Lewis gets a strong rebound inside. 15-0. Chapmanville leads. 3:35 to go here in the first half. Skip pass. Tipped out of bounds by Ingram. Will stay with the Lady Pioneers.
The gym's starting to fill up tonight, James.
It is.
Almost at, I say at max capacity, but you can always make people scoot in.
They're going to get Smith on the ground. They're going to get a jump ball, and that will stay with the Lady Pioneers again. The crowd that you're going to be interested in and how they're going to fit everybody in here is on Thursday when Logan Middle travels here. And it will be like a can of sardines, so to speak.
Me and Coach May had that game. Is that girls or boys?
It's boys.
Boys. Me and Coach May had that game about 3 weeks ago at Logan. And you want to talk about, you would have thought they were competing for the state title. And I love that energy. And the officiating crew actually was a crew that had done the state tournament several times. So it was a very experienced, pretty evenly called game, I feel. But, yeah, the Logan Middle is a little bit bigger than this gym. And plus it has the extra, the balconies level seating. And it was full. The balcony was full. The bleachers were full. People were standing, watching. So I can only imagine how packed it's going to be. Standing room only here. But if you can't get in, you can tune to D&D Sports and catch
absolutely.
it.
You can't be here, can't find a seat. D&D's got you covered. 3:08 to go as Caserta misses the first and makes the second. And man, on the board finally here in the second quarter, 15-1 your score. Good pass for Parks. Inside there to Coda Spody. Her shot up, couldn't go. Tried to get her own rebound, and we'll go back for the Lady Pioneers.
And if you're Coach Morris, you've got to be proud of you've got your young team, and you've held a team that has really had the ball for, majority of the game. You've held them to only 15 points. So, not too much to hang your head about other than, you still want to score more points.
Right. Well, they've had shots. They just haven't been able to get in. Like right there, you had Tally Ward with an open look, just couldn't get the shot to go. Parks with it, 15-footer at the elbow, got a huge friendly roll, kissed the top of the backboard and goes in. 17-1. Caserta gets it over to Smith. Smith up the floor, left hand rolls in, got fouled there. That was kind of a dangerous foul there by Kyron Farrell.
And a very lucky bounce there on that last shot. And people that say that they're not lucky or there's no such thing as luck, really, that's not true. Mark Cuban said to every success story there's an element of luck. So, and that same applies to sports. Sometimes you just need the ball to roll your way. You need a little bit of turnover luck. And with basketball, you need the ball to, sometimes you just need it to bounce around and go in your way.
Smith's second shot is good. I will pull out one of my favorite Thomas Jefferson quotes. It says, the harder I work, the more luck I find. So Ingram with it, drives in, shot up, good for Kendra Ingram. 19-2, Chapmanville leads. Serta with it in the backcourt, looks down the floor, gets it ahead to Smith. It's 2-on-1. Smith, good bounce pass over, shot up by Hoosier, just rolls out. And you can start to see the Lady Pioneers kind of feeling their way back into this game. We've seen them get better as the game goes on.
We have. It's almost the equivalent of, you've got playing your way into shape. They're playing their way into form for this game. Had several opportunities at the basket, and I'm sure that Coach Morris at practice tomorrow or whenever they practice again, it's like, hey guys, everybody's gonna shoot 100 free throws, because that has, had they converted on all those attempts, this would probably be a tie ball game.
This is the second there, but Smith able to get the rebound, go in, gets fouled, and gets
Good
the
take.
bucket. Good take there from Lydia Smith. She gets the first field goal of the game for the Lady Billies. We'll see Morgan Bryant check in for the Lady Tigers. 19-4 your score. Smith misses. Good box out there from Dingus. Parks will have it. Parks working on Ward, will swing it to the high post there. Now over to Ingram. Ingram gets it to Parks. Thought about the shot. Step back jumper now from Kenna Parks is good. Kenna Parks able to get it to go on a nice step back move. 21-4. Smith with it. Dingus able to reach in there, causing the pass. Now pass up top. Ward's jumper, good. Good ball movement there from the Billies as Tally Ward hits it. 21-6. Parks thought about it, gets it in the high post, but it's tipped. Good deflection there from Smith. Now she'll try to beat Parks down the floor. Smith goes in, shot up, gets it to go.
I believe Miss Lydia has found her.
Yes,
she's
she
found her
has.
shot there with a little hook from the short corner.
21-8, 13-point lead for the Lady Tigers. She'll slow things down a little bit. High post. Ingram with it. She'll drive baseline. Shot up. No good. Rebound there. You're going to get a foul on Chapmanville, as it was Kyron Farrell that came in.
So if you were playing Madden right now, which I know it's a football game, but this mechanic isn't in any of the basketball games that I've played, there's a momentum meter.
Yeah.
And, man has been down most of this game. Didn't score any points till just a little over 3 minutes left in the first half. But now everything has broken their way on the last 3 or 4 possessions. And that's something that, that's what you want if you're the Lady Pioneers.
Well, here's the thing. I agree with your momentum thing. They don't know who was fouled. And they actually subbed out the player that was fouled. So number 2 was the one that was fouled. That was Layla Hoosier that got the rebound. And now they're going to just let Coach Morris choose who shoots the foul shots.
That is Aaliyah Isaacs. Now what's going on?
I have no idea. So now there's an issue with the foul call.
And now it doesn't seem like anybody knows what's going on.
So Man is going to shoot 2 shots. They just don't know who. Now it'll be Aaliyah Isaacs. So anyway, what I was saying, Hoosier was the one that got the rebound. They didn't realize it was 5 fouls. They made the substitution before they could figure out who was supposed to shoot. So Hoosier should be the one at the line. However,
she's not.
She's not. It is
Aaliyah
Isaacs at the line. And she misses the first. Misses the second. Rebound fought for it. Good job on the rebound there by Aaliyah Smith. Getting the jump ball. She went after that aggressively. And now the Lady Tigers get it after the possession area. Ingram with it. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Drives all the way in. Shot. I do not know how that went in, Jack, but it did. Kendra Ingram gets the bucket again. And it's 23-8. Smith to Ward. Ward in a little bit of trouble. Smith gets it. Tried to get it across on the Caserta. She did. Shot no good. Lydia Smith rebound though. Ball tipped around. Still rolling around. Probably going to get a jump ball here, and we will. 4.1 seconds to go. It'll be man basketball after the jump ball. And they still have 4 seconds to try to get a shot off.
And this shot, you know, if they make it, could be huge going into the second half and making some of these halftime adjustments.
Good pass. Leah Smith had it.
Shouldn't have taken the dribble.
She had to take the shot, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Chapmanville leads man middle in this girls basketball game, 23-8. We'll be back with the Chinmar halftime show right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia. At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Chapmanville, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the abilities to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
To elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Halftime over here at Chapmanville Middle School. 23-8 your score between Chapmanville Middle and Man Middle in this girls basketball game. We thank you for joining us here on the D&D Sports Network. James Parker, Zach Anderson with you. And Coach Anderson, put on your coach hat here for a second. Let's go into the locker room with Dylan Morris.
So, one thing he's probably telling is, hey, guys, when you get the basketball, you don't have to dribble. You can just pop it up. But probably telling them, keep pressure on the basketball. Don't lose your intensity. We're starting to really break your way going, at the end of the first half. And so now you need to make sure that you're creating more opportunities for yourself here in the second half. Kind of like the Thomas Jefferson quote, the harder I work, or the more I work, the more luck I find. And so that is where the Lady Pioneers are going to need to be right now. And then if you're Chapmanville, you're wanting to slow that momentum. So maybe isolate their ball handlers, make it harder for them to get the ball up and down the floor. But they have done a pretty good job, Chapmanville has, of breaking the diamond press that Chapmanville has found themselves in most of the night and getting the ball down the floor. And they've been able to do it dribbling too, which is really hard. It's really hard to beat a zone press and beat the zone period dribbling. But if you've got enough speed, you can do it.
All right, if you're Coach Browning from Chapmanville, what are you trying to do?
You're gonna try to slow the Pioneers down. I almost said Wildcats, Timberwolves. The encyclopedia of mascots in my head. You're going to try to slow them down as much as possible. You're wanting to keep them off the boards, and you're wanting to make safe enough passes when you need to move the ball so that way they're not getting points in transition.
Pass inside as that one's stolen away, though, by by the Lady Pioneers. Smith up with it. Left-hand layup is good. And you mentioned that momentum meter. It has moved toward man here late in the second quarter, and now here to start this third.
It is. It's a 13-point game.
Ingram trying to stop it. She stops and pops a three. It's no good, and we'll go back to the man, Lady Pioneers.
And so here's the thing that I've always said about coaching girls basketball. It requires, it's almost like a chess match. You're trying to scheme. You're trying to, and Coach Morris, heck of a game plan. Some second half adjustments.
We're going to get a quick foul on Caserta after Wheatley makes the shot. It's a quick 4-0 run for the Lady Pioneers here to start this third quarter as the Chapmanville lead been cut to 11.
It has, and the Pioneers are doing everything that I said that Coach Morris would be doing.
Parks gets it to Ingram. Ingram dribbles down the floor. Nobody stops her so far, and she takes it all the way in. May have landed on her ankle. She got a little limp there after that shot. She makes it. Kind of stymie that run for the Lady Pioneers. 25-12. Dingus on the floor after. Caserta gets it, covers up, and it's going to be a timeout for Morris. And it will be, I believe, a 30-second timeout. It is, and we'll keep things here. So 25-12 your score here in the third quarter of play, and Lady Pioneers, the Coach Morris, have battled back. They were down 11-0 at one point in time, and they've played pretty even with Chapmanville after that first quarter.
They have, and they were the first quarter created a hole that they kind of find themselves in right now. But one of the things that they're doing is they're getting those points off transition. Seamlessly in fast break. Off the fast break, scored their last 4 points, and keeping that intensity up, making Chapmanville kind of play their speed the way that they want to play the game is going to be critical for the Pioneers here in the second half.
Let's see if Man can continue their scoring ways. Smith has it, gives it off to Caserta. 4:45 to go here in this third quarter. Caserta fires one at the rim, no good. Wheatley gets the rebound. Still looking, tosses it into a crowd, and Dingus able to steal it, but it's stolen back. Now it's stolen back again. Ingram lays it in easy.
Thrice stolen.
Ingram gets the last of it, makes it. It's back to a 15-point lead for Chapmanville, 27-12. Staten with it, gets a screen, gets it inside, but Parks is there, and you're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with Man.
And the Pioneers really want to minimize making some of those errors. I know that's easy to say, but it's just small little things. I talked about this with Coach Kyle Serber, the boys coach for the Pioneers, just before this game. I said sometimes just making small little changes will be critical and very impactful when it comes to your big results.
Ingram able to pick it up after the Dingus steal. Back the other way come the Lady Tigers. Parks with it, drives in, tries to split two defenders, ball on the ground, gets it over to Ingram in the corner. She head fakes. Now gives it back to Parks in the corner, gets it inside, shot up, no good. Rebound backside by Wheatley, good backside rebound by Gracie Wheatley. Now up ahead with it is Staten. Staten drives in, it's blocked by Parks, and goes out of bounds.
And now we have both cheerleading squads out here for this second half.
And the Man middle cheerleaders ended up, they had a county cheerleading tournament on Saturday. The Man Lady Pioneers cheerleading squad ended up winning.
They were the grand champions.
Yes. Ingram gets it to Parks. 3:20, looks inside Ingram. Good look for Parks, and Ingram able to finish.
And enough can't be said about just how successful cheerleading has been in our area. You've got, Logan High School, Chapmanville and Man have both had a lot of success. And then Tug Valley, our neighbor to the south, they have had an incredible run with, I don't want to say how many rings because I can't remember, but I know that Coach Tara Mitchell has, just in the, 8 or 9 years that she's been there, they've gotten quite a few.
It's Logan runners up again in the state. State makes the first. And you had Man that competes constantly for the single A state title along with Tug Valley, and and then for years when we were in school, it was Tulsa that was cheerleading powerhouse. So it's
when I was in high school, I remember, Logan would run into Brooke High School a lot.
Right.
That was their big, back when we were AAA.
After the intentional foul, Staten made both. Back to a 15-point lead. It's still Man basketball. Ward with it. Tried to get it to Caserta. Now Dingus has it. She gets fouled. And 2:58 to go in the third quarter of play. It's back to Chapmanville basketball.
And it's been a very interesting change of pace here, James, for the Lady Pioneers because they have really pulled themselves right back into this game.
It's into the high post to Codispody. Codispody looking. Parks has it. Double teamed, but now Kenna will back it out. Now she'll drive in. Good look inside Codispody. Shot blocked, though, by Hoosier. Now Smith has it. Parks able to get it off of her foot. Gets it to Ingram while she lays on the ground. And it's an assist for Parks and a layup for Ingram. And a 17-point lead for the Lady Tigers with 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. Wheatley with it, looking. And Ingram's going to reach in and get the tie up, and that will be a jump ball to Chapmanville.
Going to get a couple substitutions for the Pioneers.
Our first look tonight at 14, that is Riley Deal. And now we're going to get a jump ball and goes back to the Lady Pioneers. And also, another 14 is Harper Pritchard checks into the game for Chapmanville. And for Man, Sierra Sansom checks in. Jumper from Hoosier, no good. Rebound backside there by Deal. She'll swing it up top to Smith. Smith got bumped. That's a foul on Dingus. And it will be Man basketball on the side. So we'll now also see Raylan Hensley check in. Lydia Smith with it. And Deal able to get it now back to Smith. They'll chase Smith around. Swing it back to Deal. Back to Smith. Right wing. Drives in. Gives it off. Ball on the ground. Back out. Deal to Smith. Head fake. Step in shot. No good. Rebound Parks. 1:25 to go. Parks with it. Skip pass up ahead. Shot no good. Good block there from Aaliyah Smith. And now you're going to get another jump ball. Stay with Chapmanville this time. Ingram, Parks, jumper, no good. Rebound tracked down there by Pritchard and then stolen by Hook. And you're going to get the glasses just went flying there.
Yeah, we could see that all the way across the gym.
It's a quick fix for Pritchard there, though. And it'll be Chapmanville ball. To get a sub check in as Staten comes back in for the Lady Pioneers.
And they've got 6 girls on the floor.
And Dylan Morris is going to take a timeout. We'll do the same. 1:13 to go here in the third. Back with more middle school basketball action right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home and Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in...
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, is going to get a foul there on Chapmanville after the missed shot. 31-14 here in the third quarter with a minute to go. James Barker, Zach Anderson with you. Ingram gets the steal. She'll bring it up ahead. Looking, gets it inside, shot up, bounces around, no good. Rebound to the Lady Pioneers. Staten up ahead of everybody. Parks trying to beat her back down the floor. Staten shot, no good. Rebound, it's a scrum, it's a jump ball again, and it'll be man basketball.
And that one could have been a what we used to call over the back foul, what we now call a push.
No Frankenstein movement
no, not anymore.
Staten with it, head fakes. Ingram, good defense along with Parks, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go to Chapmanville with 30 seconds to go here in the third. An elongated game here in our first of 2 matchups tonight. Parks will bring it up the floor. Gives it over, and Parks able to track it down, and it will stay with Chapmanville. Raylan Hensley, there's number 4. Gets it to Parks, now to Ingram. Long 3 from Kendra Ingram, almost goes down. And she had the shot.
That was a heat check.
Yes, it was. Kendra looked at Coach Browning and said, I thought it was time. I thought I had to shoot it. Sure you did. Smith. Baseline jumper with the left hand, no good. Rebound up ahead. Parks has it with 3 seconds. 2. Can she get it off in time? Does. Couldn't get it to go, though. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. 31-14 your score after 3. Zach and I will be back with the fourth right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance,
Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Fourth quarter we go. 31-14 your score after 3. James Barker, Zach Anderson with you here on the D&D Sports Network. This is girls middle school basketball. Chapmanville Middle School leading man by 17 as Ingram shoots it a little bit closer. This time gets it to go. The last one she shot from that area was what the NBAers would call logo-esque. It was way out there.
It was. That was from Steph Curry range for sure.
Shot
but she thought there was less time on the clock.
Wheatley will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, that was her excuse. I've made those excuses too as a shooter. I just want to shoot it from here one time. No, I thought it was close to the end of the quarter.
I don't know what to tell you, Coach.
Misses the first. Wheatley makes the second. 34-15. Ingram has it. Beats one defender. Goes all the way down the floor. Shot up, no good. Rebound Wheatley underneath. Good strong rebound for Gracie Wheatley. Up ahead to Smith. Smith stops, looks for Staten. Parks on the defense, and they're going to call Kenna Parks with the foul. Smith took a tumble.
And the momentum has shifted back to the Tigers.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's unmistakable. But what you do have, if you are the Lady Pioneers, is you've got something to really build on. And the thing also with girls basketball is, it's a 19-point game, and you can make that up in a court. That can be an insurmountable lead, or, just depending on how they play, how the other team performs, you could make that up in a quarter, or it can stay like this the rest of the game.
Kendra Ingram's going to shoot like that. You're not making up any ground.
No, you are not. You are going to be sorely out of luck when it's coming from that range. And that consistently also.
Long three from Staten, front rim, no good. Rebound down by Parks. She'll cross over, brings it up the floor. 3-on-1 against the Tigers. Parks off the leg, and Staten out of bounds. Stay with Chapmanville. Yeah, you don't have to guess who your Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game is for this girls game.
No, you do not. That should probably nearly a given.
Ingram, head fake, jumper. That one no good. Rebound, tracked down by Staten. And we're going to get Chapmanville ball. Staten got it, but was out of bounds when she touched it. We're going to get some subs in from Coach Morris as Ward, Hoosier, and Morgan check back in. I'm sorry, I was 2 of 3. That's Isaacs, number 20, Aaliyah Isaacs. Jumper, no good. Wheatley gets the rebound, but stolen by Codispoti. Gets it over to Ingram. Her shot, no good. Rebound off the hands of the man player, out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, you could see that Wheatley was trying to get the ball back in bounds to one of her teammates, but she had her head turned and wasn't able to get it.
Bucket for Codispoti there. Dylan Codispoti gets it to go. It's now 39-15. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. Smith up top. Isaacs gives it over to Ward. Ward back to Smith. Lydia Smith driving. Has an easy look. Couldn't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, though. And you're going to get a foul on Chapmanville. It looks like Codispoti called for the reaching. It is. And that's the third team foul for Chapmanville. The third on Codispoti. And it will give man the basketball underneath, as we'll see Sierra Sansom check into the game, along with Chapmanville's number 10, Hayden Atkins.
So, James, and we'll talk about this some later on, too. We're nearing the end of the first season where they've changed it to each quarter the fouls reset. And I'd like to get your opinion later on how you think that has affected the pace of the games.
Shot no good by Parks. Rebound underneath and a jump ball again. And Mr. Morris, Coach Morris, is going to take another timeout, and we will do the same. Back with more here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
.322 to go here in the fourth quarter. James Barker, Zach Anderson, 39-15, Chapmanville Middle girls lead middle girls. Our first of two broadcasts here tonight for Chapmanville Middle School on 8th grade night. Still there by Hayden Adkins, shot no good. Rebound again, and we get another jump ball, which has added to our length of this game. We have had a few jump balls here this evening.
I would like to see the book
Yeah.
and see how many we've had. And then my next question would be, what is the record? Just in a high school, middle school ball game, what is the number of the number of jump balls that they've had? The record.
Inside, we're going to get another one, aren't we? Yep, we sure are. Jump ball. 2:36 to go here in the fourth. You had mentioned, you had asked about the foul shots. I'll go ahead and give you my spiel on this. For middle school basketball, foul shots have pretty much been eliminated. I mean, you're 6 minutes to get 5 fouls. That means you almost have to average a foul a minute. That rarely happens in middle school, and then to get even more foul shots would be something, that you really normally don't see. As Man's trying to sub some players in, and almost had one just mosey out onto the floor there for a little bit. Now you're going to get another jump ball, and now Coach Morris will be able to get the ones that he wants to get in. That is Brooklyn. You may have to help me with this one, Zach. Sinnett?
Let me see. Let me look at my
Sianett.
Sinnett.
Maddie
I don't know
Arthur
that for a
checks
fact,
in
but
as
that
well.
is my rough guess.
And Anna Markham checking in for Chapmanville. Get 8th grade night here for Chapmanville Middle School. They did the girls before the game. They'll do the boys and the cheerleaders here at the conclusion of this game. We'll just kind of keep that on for you here in the background while we try to get started at the next broadcast. Parks takes it in, jumper for Parks off the glass and good. 2 minutes to go. 41-15 as See Coach Browning empty his bench as well. Another jump ball. Now we'll have Chapmanville check in. That's Rayleigh Mullins. 12 is Alyssa Jeffrey. And 24, Parker Fletcher.
Still a minute 45 left.
It's over and back.
You know, James, I just realized that today is not Tuesday.
Yeah, it's
today is Monday. For whatever reason,
it's been one of those.
The regular work day and this evening, I guess I had differentiated in my head as two separate days.
Swings over three on the way, no good. A rebound by Chapmanville. Ball bounces off there after the shot from Mullins was no good. Good rebound, though, by Adkins. Chapmanville keeps it. Drive in, and a shot up there by Markham is no good. And they go back to man with 1:17 to go here in the fourth. Game started at 6. It's 7:20 currently.
So if you are Coach Morris and the Lady Pioneers, you've got the framework of a lot to build on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going forward. We've got probably, 2 more weeks of the middle school basketball season?
I talked to somebody today. It's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's the February 22nd, I think, is the final day. Yeah, when I was talking it's to a middle school parent, I said, man, usually it ends on Valentine's Day. That's why I always remembered it. Middle school basketball always ends around Valentine's Day. And he said, no, they've extended it a week. And I was like, wow.
Our conference tournament, I was at Logan Middle School, and we were in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference. Our conference tournament usually started, it was the first couple days of February, and then the championship game would be one day the next week.
Yeah.
So usually by Valentine's Day, you're done. So that feels like a really long time, for which we did have a week of pretty much no basketball games. Because of the snow, which that's really thrown me off. Just with scheduling and planning is.
Ball bounces there, and it will be stay with Chapmanville. 35 seconds to go in this one. And again, we'll try to keep things here for you for a little bit for this 8th grade. It's a lot of 8th graders for Chapmanville Middle School boys basketball and the cheerleaders. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down, and out of bounds. 25 seconds to go.
And I've seen some of the gift baskets that they've been carrying down. They look nice. I wish I was 8th grader.
3 on the way from Mullins, no good. Rebound to the Lady Pioneers, Ariana Robertson. And now we're going to get a jump ball with 12 seconds to go. Wouldn't you know it?
That would be jump ball number 9,000 tonight.
It'll be Chapmanville basketball. Lady Tigers going to pick up the victory on the season as Lady Pioneers able to play well, but couldn't find a way to get more points on the board, and that will do it. As we'll step aside for a break, we'll be back with our Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. As Chapmanville defeats Man in this middle school basketball game, 41-15. Back with more right after this.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the ability to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, final score 41-15 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Middle school basketball game between the girls and between middle girls and Chapmanville middle girls. James Parker, Zach Anderson with you as our Tuck Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game going to 7th grader Kendra Ingram as finishes with 27 points on the Knights Axe, so 27 points out of the 41 Chapmanville Middle School.
You can't ask for anything better than that. I mean, she was, when you're one of your highest performers has an above average performance, I mean, there's really nothing else that you can, I mean, you can always make improvements and adjustments and learn and grow, but if you're Coach Browning, you've got to be very thrilled with how your squad and Kendra performed tonight.
Zach and I are going to take the headsets off and let you guys enjoy the 8th grade night here at Chapmanville Middle School as they announce the cheerleaders as well as basketball players.
She's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has cheered for 2 years. Rollin is the treasurer of the Chapmanville Middle School National Junior Honor Society. Her future plans are to become a cosmetologist and open her own cheer salon. Her favorite cheer memory is when Reagan used her face as her base. Rollin's advice to future cheerleaders is to love every second because they go by so fast. Miss Ryland Dalton. Next is Adeline Farley. Adeline is being escorted by her parents, Ashley and Johnny Farley, big brother Johnny Lee, and little brother Bo. She's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has cheered for 8 years. Her future plans are to be a therapist and study at the University of Kentucky. Adeline's favorite cheer memory is when her and Roxy went to sleep in the cheer closet during practice last year. Her advice to future cheerleaders is to always keep your head up and don't listen to what other people have to say about you. All you need to focus on is your grades, your family, your sport, and God. Miss Adeline Farley. Next up, Miss Addison Farley. Addison is being escorted by her parents, Josh and Nicole Farley, and her brother Ryan. She's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has cheered for 4 years. Addison is a member of the Chapmanville Middle School National Junior Honor Society. Her future plans are to go to Marshall and become a registered nurse. Addison's favorite cheer memory is getting first place in Martinsburg last season. Her advice to future cheerleaders is even the hardest challenges that seem impossible are possible. Miss Addison Farley. Next up, Kaylee Brooke Carodi. Kaylee's being escorted by her mom, Stephanie, her stepdad, Aaron, her stepmom, Charity, and her dad, Dylan. Kaylee's from Logan, West Virginia, and has cheered for 1 year. She's also a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Her future plans are to attend Marshall University to become a registered nurse.
James.
Kaylee's favorite cheer memory is the walk together to the homecoming football game. Her advice to future cheerleaders is don't let a big challenge stop you. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Miss Kaylee Carodi. Next up, Miss Roxy Lucas. Roxy's being escorted tonight by her grandparents, Ronnie and Sherry Tackett, and her Cece Sheila. She's from Harts, West Virginia, and has cheered for 2 years. Roxy is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, and her future plans are to become a labor and delivery nurse. Her favorite cheer memory is taking a nap where the mats are stored with little Addie Farley. And her advice to future cheerleaders is don't let one bad experience ruin your whole season. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Roxy Lucas. Next up, Miss Riley Miller. Riley is being escorted tonight by Mark, Brittany Miller, and her sister Natalie Miller. She's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has cheered for 7 years, 2 of which are from Chapmanville Middle School. Riley is a member of the National Junior Honor Society and the Chapmanville Middle School softball team. Her future plans are to attend the University of Kentucky to be a pharmacist. Riley's favorite cheer memory is when she and Maya headbutted and her tooth went through her lip. Her advice to future cheerleaders are to keep your head up and keep trying. Miss Riley Miller. Next up, Miss Chloe Robinson. Chloe is being escorted by her mom, Tiffany Bush, and her dad, Joey Robinson. She's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has cheered for 10 years. Her future plans are to attend Marshall University and to become a travel nurse. Chloe's favorite cheer memory is all the friends she had made and the NCA camp. Her advice to future cheerleaders is to put God first and always try your hardest. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Robinson. Next up, Miss Riley Vance. Riley's being escorted tonight by her mom, Jill Dingus. She's from Harts, West Virginia, and has cheered for 3 years. Riley's a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Her future plans are to become a cosmetologist. Riley's favorite cheer memory is the 2023 Martinsburg competition. Her advice to future cheerleaders is to always do your best and believe in yourself, because with God, anything is possible. Miss Riley Vance.
She doesn't have her backpack, so she has to. But she.
Next up, Miss Emma Wheatley. Emma's being escorted by her mother, Amy Jeffrey, and grandfathers, Randy Jeffrey and Butch Smith. Emma's from Hewitt, West Virginia, and this is her first year cheering. Her future plans are to become a nurse, and her favorite cheer memory is the homecoming game and the pep rally. Her advice to future cheerleaders is always try your hardest and never be too scared to try something new. Miss Emma Wheatley. Ladies and gentlemen, your 8th grade Chapmanville Middle School cheerleaders. Now we introduce to you the 8th grade class of the Chapmanville Middle School basketball team. First up, Mr. Caden Akers. Caden is being escorted by his parents, Justin and Brittany Akers, and his 2 brothers, Ethan and Dylan Akers. He's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 10 years. Caden is also a member of the CMS baseball team. His future plans are to become a mechanical engineer, welder, and an electrician. Caden's favorite basketball memory is going to Georgetown, and his advice to future players is to not break your leg at the beginning of the season during a scrimmage game. Mr. Caden Akers. Next up, Mr. David Browning. David is being escorted by his parents, Jason and Carrie Browning. He's from Logan, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 10 years. David is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Junior Honor Society, DMLA, and the CMS football and baseball teams. His future plans are to attend the Ohio State University and study engineering. David's favorite basketball memory is running out during the light show, and his advice to future players is if it's something you enjoy, don't give up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Browning. Next up, Mr. Brock Carter. Brock is being escorted by his parents, Chris and Samantha Carter, and Kayla and Jeremy Horton. He's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 10 years. Brock is also a member of the Chapmanville Middle School football team. His future plans are to attend the Marshall School of Dentistry to become a successful dentist. Brock's favorite basketball memory is playing dodgeball after his last practice 6th grade year. His advice to future players are to enjoy the time you have, and no matter how many times you fall, always get back up. Mr. Brock Carter. Next up is Mr. Keegan Craddock. Keegan is being escorted by his grandmother, Wilma Stevens. He is from the east side of Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 8 years. Keegan is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and his future plans are to go to college and major in engineering. Keegan's favorite basketball memory is making a basket from half court as time expired at a JV game at Logan Middle School. His advice to future players is to always stay positive and practice to improve your game every day. Give 110% while on the court. Mr. Keegan Craddock. Next up, Dakota Dalton. Dakota is being escorted by his parents, Ashley and Kimberly Dalton, and his 2 brothers, Parker and Asher Dalton. He's played basketball for 13 years. He is also a member of the Chapmanville Middle School football team and a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. His future plans are to play basketball or football in college and become an engineer. Dakota's favorite basketball memory is his dad, Coach Dalton, falling into the wall. His advice to future players is don't give up and always work hard because practice pays off. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dakota Dalton. Mr. Rylan Dingus. Rylan is being escorted by his parents, Dave and Stephanie Dingus. He hails from Lake, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 2 years. Rylan is a member of the CMS soccer team and track team, and his future plans are to become a professional basketball player. Rylan's favorite basketball memory is the long car rides to away games. His advice to future players is to work hard, listen to your coach, and always give 110% effort. Mr. Rylan Dingus. Next up, Mr. Jackson Ellison. Jackson is being escorted by his parents, Latasha and Jackie Ellison, and his girlfriend, Maddie Dean. He hails from Man, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 10 years. Jackson is a member of the National Junior Honor Society and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. His future plans are to go to college for lineman school and to become a lineman. Jackson's favorite basketball memory is all of his playing time for Chapmanville Middle School. His advice to future players is to never give up. Don't let anything steal the love and passion for the game that you have. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackson Ellison. Next up, Mr. Ashton Evans. Ashton is being escorted by his parents, Eric and Lauren Evans. Ashton's from Crawley Creek, and this is his first year as a Tiger. He's played basketball for 11 years, and his future plans are to play soccer in college. Ashton's favorite basketball memory is Garrett crying for 3 days after Michigan beat Ohio State. His advice to future players is to put God first and to practice as hard as you play. Mr. Ashton Evans. Next up is Mr. Jacob Evans. Jacob is being escorted by Melissa Evans. He's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 5 years. Jacob is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Chapmanville Middle School football team. His future plans are to try and play pro basketball. Jacob's favorite basketball memory is scoring his first points of the year. And his advice to future basketball players is to never give up and never quit because it will always get better. Mr. Jacob Evans. Next we have Mr. Jacob Maynard. Jacob is being escorted by Kevin and Brittany Maynard. He hails from Delmarton, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 8 years. Jacob is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Chapmanville Middle School football team. His future plans are to finish high school and play college football. Jacob's favorite basketball memory is when he played at Rocky Top. When Jacob leaves CMS, he wants everyone to remember him as a leader, a brother, and a teammate. Mr. Jacob Maynard. Next up, Mr. Ashton McClanahan. Ashton is being escorted by Ryan and Michelle McClanahan. Ashton hails from Parkersburg in Chapmanville and has been playing basketball for 9 years. He is a member of the Chapmanville Middle School football team and baseball team, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the National Junior Honor Society, as well as being a member of the Chief Logan Order of DeMolay and the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. His future plans are to go to the University of Tennessee as a football kicker to become an engineer. Ashton's favorite basketball memory is when he made 7 3-pointers against Girard Middle School at Georgetown. His advice to future players is no matter how hard it gets, never give up. Mr. Ashton McClanahan. Next up, we have Mr. Jackson Neal. Jackson is being escorted by his parents, Darren and Marianne Neal, and his Christian Athletes and the Chapmanville Middle School soccer team. He plans to attend Marshall University just like his sister. His backup plan is to be a UPS driver. Jackson's favorite basketball memory is when he shot a three and hit the side of the backboard, and then the ball hit a cheerleader. His advice to future players is to keep grinding and never give up. Mr. Jackson Neal. Next up, Mr. Cooper Perry. Cooper's being escorted by his parents, Candy and Aaron Perry, and his sister, Addison. Cooper is from Chapmanville and has played basketball on and off for 10 years. He's a member of the National Junior Honor Society and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Cooper's future plans are to go to college to become an engineer and to play football at college. His favorite basketball memory is hanging out with his friends. Cooper's advice to future players is to always put God first in everything you do, and he will never steer you wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, Cooper Perry. Next up, we have Mr. Caleb Robinette. Caleb is being escorted by his parents, Jacob and Tiffany Robinette, and his mother, Brandy Brown. He's from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 9 years. Jacob is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Chapmanville Middle School football team. His future plans are to go to college to become a doctor. His favorite basketball memory is when the team won the Christmas tournament, and his advice to future players is with God, anything is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cooper Perry. Next up, Mr. Maddox Sarton. Maddox is being escorted by his parents, Renee and Eric Sarton. He hails from Milo, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 11 years. Maddox is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Chapmanville Middle School football and baseball teams. His future plans are to play college basketball. Maddox's favorite basketball memory is going undefeated at the Georgetown camp. And his advice to future players is to work hard and to play hard. Mr. Maddox Sarton. Next up, Mr. Zeke Tiller. Zeke is being escorted by his parents, Adam and Tiffany Tiller. He hails from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has been playing basketball for 1 year. Zeke is also a member of the football team, the baseball team, the National Junior Honor Society, and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. His future plans include graduating from Chapmanville Regional High School and going to college to become a civil engineer. His favorite basketball memory was his first home game. And his advice for future players is to work hard and have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zeke Tiller. Next up, Mr. Jacob Vance. Jacob is being escorted tonight by his parents, Josh and Keisha Vance. He hails from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 10 years. Jacob is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Chapmanville Middle School football and baseball teams. His future plans are to get a scholarship in baseball and go to college. Jacob's favorite basketball memory is going to a WVU basketball game with the team. His advice to future players is to never give up on your dreams. Mr. Jacob Vance. Next up, we have Mr. Connor Williamson. Connor's being escorted by Tanya and Laney Slazo and Melvin Williamson. He is from Chapmanville, West Virginia, and has played basketball for 1 year. Connor is a member of the National Junior Honor Society and the Chapmanville Middle School tennis team. His future plans are to attend college and pursue a degree in economics. His advice to future players is to do the job for the first part of 9-1. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Williamson. Ladies and gentlemen, your 8th grade Chapmanville Middle School boys basketball players.
That concludes the 8th grade night for the middle school basketball and cheerleaders here from Chapmanville Middle School. Second, I'm going to step aside for a break, and we'll stop the stream and then restart it for the boys basketball game between Man and Chapmanville Middle School. So back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.